Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. So let's continue with the discussion for difference of two functions. Difference of two functions. Assume we are given with two functions. One is f of x and other one is g of x. Then as we have already seen that their difference is defined by f minus g operated onto x is equal to f of x minus g of x. Don't forget that if you want to define g minus f, then the result is difference, and this will be g of x minus f of x. And the domain has the same structure as we had in the previous sum case. So the domain of f minus g or g minus f is equal to domain of f function intersection with the domain of g function. Let's get started with an example. First I'll do a very simple example where my f of x is equal to x square. It's basically 2x plus 1 or 4x minus 1, and another function g of x is equal to x square minus 2x minus 9. So I want to define f minus g, but before I get to that, let's note down some of the things, like domain of f is equal to all real numbers, and the domain of g is also all real numbers. Now let's define the difference, which is f minus g. First we want to define this. So this is equal to f of x. You need to subtract minus g of x. So f of x is 4x minus 1, then minus, and then x square minus 2x minus 9. So you will get 4x minus 1 minus x square plus 2x plus 9. When you simplify, this is minus x square plus 6x plus 8. So this is the difference f minus g. And if you want to find out g minus f, then the answer will be difference. Let's talk about its domain. What is going to be the domain of this difference, i.e. the domain of this f minus g? So this domain is basically the intersection of domain of f and domain of g. But domain of f and domain of g are same, so their intersection is going to be again same, minus infinity to plus infinity. That's it. Now let's consider another interesting example where my f of x is equal to absolute of x square minus, okay, so let's consider this way: f of x equal to absolute of 4 minus x square, and my g of x is equal to 1 over x. Okay, so if I talk about what is going to be the domain of f, then domain of f, you need to know that this domain is going to be between minus 2 and 2. It can't be greater than 2, and it can't be less than minus 2 also. And the domain of g is all real numbers minus 0. So you can say that all real numbers minus 0. This is the domain. First I want to define the difference f minus g, or you can even define g minus f in this case. So it is going to be equal to g of x minus f of x, which is equal to 1 over x minus square root of 4 minus x square. So that's the answer. Now I want to see what is going to be the domain of this function. So the domain is going to be the intersection of these domains. First you need to understand what is going to be the intersection of these domains. So on real line, this set, let's say here we have 0. So this set minus 2 to 2 is basically minus 1, minus 2, and 1, 2 here. So this is the domain of f. What is the domain of G? So the domain of G is all real numbers except this 0. Now you need to see which part is, common in both, or what is the intersection of these two sets. So the intersection is going to be this set, but minus 0. 0 will not be included. So the domain of G minus f is equal to domain of G intersection with domain of f, and which is equal to, you can write it this way, minus 2 to 2, but 0 is not included, so minus 0. Or one can write minus 2 to 0, 0 not included, union 0 to 2, this set. So you can define this way. Okay, I hope that makes a little sense to you. Let's meet in the new video with the domain of with the functions product fg.